What's going on, guys? This is Chiefrak, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about trophy push. So as you guys can see, I'm having 4,368 trophies right here, and I'm gonna show you a few battles, live battles as well, and I'm gonna show you a few replays that how I got these trophies. And let's first check out my deck that I'm using for this trophy pushing. You can see I'm having an Ice Spirit, a Bandit level 2, a Log level 2, level 2 Night Witch, a level 8 Battle Ram, level 9 Fireball, and a level 9 Ice Golem, and of course an Elixir Pump. So right now I'm gonna play a few replays and I'm gonna show you how this deck worked for me, because I was at 4,230 trophies. Let's get into the replay and let's see how I'm gonna play it in 2x so that you can get the idea how this deck works really quickly. So I'm gonna pump up early because I know I can defend any incoming push, because most of the guys you can see are not gonna be using meta decks on ladder because they don't have the cards upgraded to that level. So bridge spam, that what we call this deck, is like most powerful meta in this game right now, and it's absolutely crazy. And the incoming P.E.K.K.A, I have nothing to defend with it, so I just sent in a Fireball and a Log in order to make sure that the Musketeer dies as well, because it could have taken down my tower. If I would have dropped the Night Witch as well, she couldn't have done anything. She would have died to the Musketeer. So the best play was to Fireball and Log the Musketeer and the mini P.E.K.K.A as well. Here I dropped down this Bandit to take care of that Goblin Hut, but she dies, so I have to take down that Goblin Hut in order to make sure that it doesn't chip down my tower. So opponent drops an P.E.K.K.A, I drop on another Elixir Pump in the back. Elixir Pump plays a crucial role in this deck because it gets you enough juice to make out for the incoming push. And Fireball, you can see guys how effective is Fireball in this deck, and always keep applying pressure on the opponent, don't let it go easily, and keep your units moving. As you can see, this was a really easy battle for me, as I got this. It didn't went close anytime. Opponent feeling really angry, a laughter given to him. So this battle was like cakewalk for me. It wasn't very tough to get through the opponent. This was like a good battle because the opponent was having every single common card of level 12, and his Golem was level 6. My cards as well are pretty much upgraded, but my pump is not so much upgraded. My Night Witch is still level 2, but like you can say this was a fair battle because both my opponent and I was having almost equivalent level of cards. So let's go and see what we could have done and what we did in this battle. So basically we were not having any like sort of defensive starting hand or pump in our hand, so we just started with a Bandit in the back. I'm gonna log away this Goblin gang because it can mess with my, and you can see guys, I was planning to drop my Bandit and Battle Ram, and opponent favored me by dropping his Elixir Pump right there. And you can see guys, this tower is gonna be down at any cost. And now to defend incoming push, you can see the difference between my Elixir and opponent Elixir. I'm gonna drop a Fireball and the Night Witch is gonna take care of this. Now opponent is in the Elixir advantage and he can do much more, but he drops an Archer. The Night Witch is gonna take care of this Goblin gang, and the Bandit is gonna take care of the Elixir Pump. The opponent has just arrived with another Elixir Pump. I'm gonna plant my Elixir Pump right there in the back after the opponent plants his Elixir Pump. So let's move on to 2x because this battle is getting really slow right here. Opponent sends in his Golem, and I'm gonna like, I should have pushed up with Ice Golem and Battle Ram on the other side, but unfortunately I drop an Ice Spirit and he locks it down easily. And you can see guys, Ice Golem doing really nice work right here in the defense, and the defense didn't work as I expected, but it still did quite a lot for me, having 235 health on my tower. That was really close, because if the tower was down, the opponent could have dropped his Golem directly in the 3 point and I would have lost. So this was a crucial time in the matchup and I made it defending my tower. So he has to drop his elite barbs because he couldn't have wasted any of his cards. And you can see guys, the bandit getting the clutch win right here. Really important card in this deck. So this was a nice battle, and let's jump into another replay once again. It's B fan whatever it is. So this is having, like, you can say some sort of cheap cycle deck coupled with a light barbarian and a Tesla. Guys, you can see the bridge spam is always gonna have some problem against this spawner decks. So you need to make sure that you make a proper play, because spawner decks are always threat to bridge spam, because you cannot spam directly on the bridge, and that's how bridge spam works. You just spam on bridge, keep spamming, and the opponent just goes, wow, I cannot defend it anymore. So, and like, it was really poor defense by me. I just forgot about the miner keeping low, so I gave a crying face right there. And I have nothing to deal with this goblin hut right now, because okay, so I'm gonna drop my ice golem and then I'm gonna couple them up with a battle ram. Unfortunately the log takes battle ram, but look at the timing of the ice spirit. Alright, so this push is gonna be entirely waste because of that goblin hut. As you guys can see, I allowed these goblins to take down a few chip damage on my tower, because I know I have to make a good push in order to get opponent's tower down. And once, you can see guys, once your push is made, nothing can stop you from getting good sort of damage except executioner tornado, because that's a really effective defense against bridge spam. They're gonna align your cards in the single lane and the executioner is gonna crush each and everything. And look at the bandit doing great work right here. The Tesla is out of range, and she's gonna absolutely get some sort of 600-700 damage. That spirit right there was really poor. I should have dropped it right here on the bridge in order to make sure that the goblins did not get so much damage upon that night witch. Really pathetic night witch right there by me. And but look at the push that I'm gonna make right here with the help of this night witch. Ice golem, battle ram, bandit, and log ready for opponent goblin gang. Even though he was not having enough elixir, so he drops his goblin gang later on, but the night witch takes care of that. And the bandit's gonna take down goblin hut. Bats are gonna be absolutely doing crazy work right there. One in sense in. Unfortunately I was not able to get that on the right time because my connection was not working properly. Gonna take down that goblins right there. So right now I just have to defend my tower because not so much time left. Let's pay it in 2x. I drop down pump because now I just need to defend. I don't need to make an aggressive push. In the end I did try to make an aggressive push and the opponent comes up with the miner, but this comes in our favor. So I hope you guys have got an idea how this deck works. I'm gonna show one more replay against Royal Giant, because most of us face a lot of problems against Royal Giant, because this is a deck that every noob player is gonna use on ladder with level 13 Royal Giant, and they're gonna come up and snipe your tower from the bridge. So we are also basically doing the same kind of noob thing. We are gonna be using bridge spam. Guys, bridge spam is really pathetic. So many guys are gonna hate this. I first think that I should go opposite land with my battle ram, but then I change the plan and I go with night witch to defend, because this can create more disastrous push for the opponent, because night witch is a card, she can like defend what opponent is trying to defend with your card. So that was a pathetic placement of ice spirit, because that log got it down pushed. So you can see guys, this tower is gonna be down because opponent doesn't have enough troops to deliver. He drops down a minion right there, but the minions are gonna kill by the bats as well. So now you can see guys, we are having a ton of elixir pump ready, and the opponent is having really nothing. he drops down, he wastes his fireball right there on the elixir pump. And look at the difference between my elixir and opponent elixir. I am having like 10 elixir and he is having just 4 elixir. That's like real deal for us. So now he's gonna spam with his royal giant in the between, but he just forgot that we are having night witch and she's really effective in dealing with these kinds of cards. And I'm gonna drop my log in order to make sure that I get down each and everything. He has the goblin gang, and look at the goblin gang just disappeared in seconds. He gonna drop his zap, but nothing is gonna save him. Now once again guys, I am in a super elixir lead from the opponent. His fireball is of no use. He just keep getting the fireballs on my pumps. Once again I do favor for him, drop my pump in order to make sure he does get fireball landing on it, but it doesn't. I'm gonna take down those minions because they are gonna be absolutely crazy, and the opponent was ready for it. He was having minion horde, but you can see guys, once again I'm gonna use my log to push the royal giant back, and the ice spirit coupled with this ice golem is gonna make that minions to come at one shot by arena tower. That means the ice spirit and the ice golem are gonna get down the minion horde's health to enough to make sure that they are gonna be killed by the arena tower. So this is the few battles that I just did in the past, and now I'm gonna do a live battle, and let's see if I can win this or I'll lose this. Live battles are absolutely crazy. My battle ram is low level, but let's see what I can do. Let's jump into the live battle straight away. Okay, so it's Marius from All Stars. I'm gonna drop a pump because I know if opponent wastes. Okay, so he's gonna drop his tombstone. I am predicting a lava hound or a log bat deck. If it is a lava hound deck, then this is gonna be a really real trouble for us. I just hope it is not a lava hound deck, and if it is, let it be. Alright, so we are gonna do bridge spam right here. Wow, well played to opponent for this, but we are gonna get some damage out of this because we have had our battle ram at the right, our barbarians from battle ram at the right spot. And here we go, another elixir pump. This is really crazy guys. So I'm not gonna drop my ice golem now. I'm gonna fireball this, and let's see what opponent has got for us, because the tombstone is always a trouble for. Okay, so he has got a lava hound. Let's drop night witch on this side and these two cards on the other side coupled with a bandit, and stay ready with this. Now we have another bandit ready in the back. Unfortunately the bandit doesn't. Oh guys, as I told you guys, this deck is absolutely crazy, and now I have battle ram and bandit, and the opponent will drop his tombstone, but the tombstone, no value for the tombstone guys. Look at the bats and the barbarians taking down opponent tower. Let's drop. He drops. Okay, so he has got 2 hit points left on his tower and probably is gonna drop. Let's pressure this lane with this bandit, and let's see what opponent has got for us. Okay, so he's gonna drop his. Let's pump up once again. Pumping is really important in this deck. Okay, he has got lava hound and a balloon. Let's fireball. Okay, one more night witch. Okay, this battle is looking like we have got this. Let's log all the things and let's put a night witch right here. This battle is our guys. As I told you guys, I haven't shown you any lava hound battles. This was a perfect timing that I just got into a battle where we have the opponent with lava hound and we just got this. guys. So as you can see, this deck is really effective. Doesn't matter what your opponent is having, you are gonna control the battle. So 4399 trophies. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you like the episode, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll be coming up with more stuff like this.